Yo, hello there, gentle people. Sanjae Uchiha back at it again for today on Anime Sundays for the most part. Of course, apologies. You know, funny enough, I did record my reaction to last week's episode of Demon Slayer, but I just did not get around to putting it together. So, honestly, yo, the week has been hectic. But here we are with this latest episode of Demon Slayer Kimetsu No Yaiba. The entertainment district is heading towards its climax. Yo, this episode, based on what I've heard, is going to be pretty hyped to say the least. So let's see what it has to offer. Entertainment District episode 8, as I see here on my next monitor. So yeah, hope you guys are having an awesome day for the most part. Make sure your dinner cook and all these things. Of course, leave a like if you're new here. You can also subscribe if needs be. I'm just saying it definitely helps the friendly neighborhood Uchiha out for the most part. And at least let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But you know, I've rambled on long enough. It's time to get into the madness. Demon Slayer. The OST in this part seems so familiar yet so new at the same time, you know? Full of swagger. Yeah. Honestly, Gyutaro's voice actually fits him too. Dog, it's crazy, dog. All the callbacks to Rengoku. It really shows you that the author at least understood that like Rengoku would be like a fan favorite, or at least from the perspective of UFOTABLE. It's like it's Rengoku, dog. Now, like, the voice actor for Gyutaro is putting out really performance. And then Tengen. Let's go! Yo, the man have the high kick from the controller combo. Ooh. Oh wow, she lost her head again. Dog. Tengen putting in the work, brother. Daki complaining in the background is so funny, dog. Alright, Calvary has arrived. Alright. This makes sense because with all the madness that's going on in town, it actually makes it realistic that people are actually evacuating. Alright, the waifu's putting in some work too. In the skate. And halfway into the episode, Janu. Yo, that's thumbnail worthy right there. I like how all the Hashira just want to take want to take on Tanjiro's group as underlings. Yeah, and the Rengoku callbacks continue. I mean, this episode could do with a little less talking. But the talking kinda does hype me up a bit. Woo! Let's go, Zenitsu! No dog! Let's go. Woo! Woo! Let's go, dog! Alright. Dog. Yo! The choreographer, dog. Tengen going in. Woo! Dog! I can just feel the intensity from how the fight is choreographed here. Come on, Tanjiro, you need to jump in, dog. Yo! UFOTABLE is going in! Alright. Woo! Dog! No, UFOTABLE! It's just the angles, yo! Redder! Yo! Woo! Dog! UFOTABLE is insane with this. Alright! Man, I think about all the possibilities that it. Woo! Woo! Cut the legs off. Tanjiro coming in. Dog. No, brother. Honestly. UFOTABLE, like they just keep doing it week after week. I just don't know how they do it. Here's me. The entertainment district arc honestly it's just been banger after banger. 10 out of 10 after 10 out of 10. Yo, gentle people, let me know what you thought about this episode in the comment section below. But yo, so I mean, there's hardly anything negative I really have to say about this episode, even from an objective point of view. Subjectively, I was going to say like, yo, there's a lot of talking in the first half, but even with that quote unquote negative, it there's like such a silver lining to it. It feels like the first half, even with the overabundance of dialogue in the first half, it kind of feels like it serves to even hype you up even so, between just how Tengen is just like, yo, dog, I'm poisoned, but at the same time, yo, this is nothing. I got this. You see me? So, yo, there's a silver lining there. So it's not even like 100% negative, even with the the abundance of dialogue in the first half. It's a lot of hype, a lot of building, even with the OST, Inosuke Zenitsu coming in, and it's like, okay, you as the audience member, the watcher, is like, okay, everybody's in the same spot right now. It's time to get down to it. You see me? And it's like, yo, so so despite the issues of the first half, it actually isn't so bad. You see me? No, what I'll say is that in the second half, or even from Zenitsu attack to Daki to the end of the episode, UFOTABLE, between the animation, the choreography, especially even the camera angles, it really captures the intensity of this, the struggle against Upper Six, especially with the situation that, Tanjiro's basically injured. Tengen, who's their best hope of winning, has been poisoned. And of course, we know, even though Inosuke and Zenitsu were part of the training that Tanjiro did for the last, 4 months, give or take, they're obviously not on the level of Tengen. So I think with how they've encapsulated, or basically masterfully showcased the intensity of the fight, it really showcases the desperation of this fight against upper number 6, especially with, as Daki put it, that even her, she's gotten another upgrade now that Gyutaro is out. She's at full power essentially. And but nah, like it just works. Honestly, UFOTABLE, honestly, once they get to the final arc in the manga, in terms of adapting the final arc, I'm really interested in seeing how UFOTABLE handles it, because I have to rewatch the fight scenes in this episode. This is sick. You see me? Honestly. So between those, I do love the Rengoku callbacks, even though it's tempting to probably say that they're trying to overshadow Tengen with Rengoku, but at the same time, I think it just encapsulates, or at least showcases, that Tengen can stand as his own. It's not that, like, in a nutshell, the Rengoku callbacks don't really take away from Tengen's character essentially. Tengen does stand on his own, he's his own character. It's more along the lines of, this is a character that, in terms of the dynamic between Tanjiro's group and this Hashira, is just showcasing like it's a similar dynamic, in terms of, this is somebody that is good at heart, that they can rely on, that they can depend on. And at the same time, what I do like in terms of the Rengoku callbacks, especially through the dialogue, and even Tanjiro saying, don't be a hindrance, try to be of use, it is a definite callback to the whole experience on the Mugen train, which, of course, I do enjoy that fact that it's not just some one and done kind of thing. It's a definite callback. It mattered in the grand scheme of things, and we can see how that impacted Tanjiro as a character, especially with how he's trying so hard in this fight, through his dialogue, everything. Try to be of use, don't be a hindrance, try to help out the Hashira who's trying to take down this upper 6, this upper rank demon. So so even those callbacks, when you really break it apart, the nuance, the subtlety is how you pronounce it of it really kind of helps to elevate the episode. Even with the amazing action and the hype up of the first half, there's nuance to it that matters when it comes on to a narrative and a character portrayal aspect. So I definitely love that. Of course, Inosuke, Zenitsu, they're not just some side characters who are just depending on the Hashira and the main character. They're being of use, going up against Daki, splitting them up. And of course, the waifus putting in the work, especially at the end there with the kunai. Everybody's just making the best use of their abilities, and that's what makes series like this fun to watch, when we're not, as I've said in previous videos, waiting on Goku effect there. Everybody, it just kind of adds such a more dynamic flair, like a more intense sense of desperation, and everybody's trying, and it's just overall hype, you see me. But all in all, I thought this was a solid episode of Demon Slayer. Next episode is going to be even crazier, more than likely, and what more can I say? If you made it this far, thanks for tuning in. Let me know if there's anything I missed in terms of my review of this episode as well. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe because, yo, this is just the start of it. Even though we're winding down to the end of the arc. Jeez, how long are we going to have to wait until season 3? That's the better question. Sanjae Uchiha, and I'll see you guys in the next Kimetsu no Yaiba Demon Slayer.